What's up with y'all? It's your boy SpiritualSocrates. Come back again with another video. I just want to talk about, how the mark of the beast is actually here. And, we've known that it's here, but it's actually like really, like, it just surprised me. I was talking to this lady. I went to the Giants baseball game. Giants won, woohoo, whatever. I don't care about sports that much. That's why it's been 20 years since I've went to a game. But we were talking about, and it just shows you, because I've been talking to a lot of people, because I'm a social person, random people as I pass by, I go get a coffee, I go do this, I go do that. I talk to, people on the street, strangers, whatever. And, a lot of them are feeling what's going on, and they can see something weird's going on. Something odd is going on in this world right now, and the government can't be trusted, and the politicians can't be trusted. And that's when I talk about the that juice, that it did something to people. I just feel it's different, bro. We can all look back to 2019 before this ish hit, and we know that people who can tell, just like I can tell right now, that time is moving fast, that it's speeding up. The Most High is speeding up time, because if the evil powers that be had the right amount of time, going nice and slow, whatever, just the right amount of, and that shows you that time's an illusion. It is an illusion. But if they had, he's speeding up the time so that because their time is running up, because if they had enough time, their plans, their agendas would work. They would succeed, but they're not going to. The devil shall not succeed. He knows that. It's just like a serial killer, bro. A serial killer, instead of just taking himself out because he's a fucking psycho, because he's sick, mentally ill, and these are all, like, we used to think that this is all because, like, he needs medication. No, he needs meditation on the word. These people, I believe that every mental illness, anything mental that's going on, and it's hot out here, bro. It's all spiritual. It's a spirit. It's a demon. I mean, sometimes, like, I even think about this spirit of anxiety I always had, always worrying. I mean, that was there from a very young age. So there's things that I don't think we're born with we're born pure, but there's attacks left and right, because we are born into this world where it's a world dominated for thousands of years. Has been dominated. It hasn't been ruled by the Most High. It's been ruled, it's being ruled by witches, demons, warlocks, and the devil. But its amount of time is short. And we actually are, Moses and all the, they would love to be in this time that Christ is soon to arrive. Now, he might not arrive tomorrow. We don't know. We shall never know the day or the time or his actual name until he comes, and it will be, it will be showing on him, as it says in the Bible. I'm still, let's say, not kind of like a strong beginner of the Bible. So bear with me with that, of actually remembering scriptures and being able to, like New Breed, Mark the Messenger, how they do it. Shout out to them. We need a lot of love in this life. We need a lot of truth speakers. I mean, I know YouTube was not created by nobody good, probably, but it is what it is. These devices, are actually meant for our destruction, but we use them for positive things. It is what it is. This is how we get our word out. We didn't create this system. We didn't make this world. We were just, born into it. So I was talking to this lady, though, right? And she was at Whole Foods with her friend, and there was like something on the self checkout system of Whole Foods on the machine, and she was like, "What's that?" And I'm holding my phone, so I can't show you, but she goes like this. The lady that works at Whole Foods, she taps right there, right there, tap tap tap. That's for this, And she used her right hand, right arm, tapped on this part. This part, the part, you know what I'm talking about. Tapped on that part and said, that's for the microchip to pay. I was like, are you serious? This is actually at Whole Foods in Los Angeles. I did my research and it's actually there. They already have it set up so that you can pay with the microchip. That's the mark of the beast. They have it set up. The mark of the beast. They have the mark. They're ready. It's not like 10 years from now. I mean, if you got it at a store that's a very well-known store that so many people go to and know about, you got it at the store. It's ready to go. It doesn't, listen, like I saw one time when like one of those self-checkout machines broke or something. They had to replace it. They brought a whole new machine in and just put it right there. You see how they're just canceling, obviously we know about how they're just, we're trying to replace us with robots, but they can't replace everything. That's why you got to pick a trade that cannot be done like it's done by a human being, cannot be done by a robot. We already know this. We need to start owning our own businesses, knowing that we're born with certain skills, talents, and we were given these by God. I don't care what these people say on YouTube, 10,000 hours. Yeah, I've spent 10,000 hours on my gift, but it's my gift. I was born with it. You got to be born with these things to really have the gift, to be really, really extremely, you just know that this guy or this woman, this gift that she or he has is from the Most High. He didn't just learn it. You don't just learn things. You do, but it's a gift, bro. We all have gifts. We all know that. So my point is, it doesn't take that. So they basically they have, I mean, they probably have an iPhone 30, bro. They make everything. I mean, they got technology from the 60s that's so advanced you wouldn't believe it. But the funny thing is, we always go back to how did the pyramids of Egypt get built? Isn't that funny how you think we're so forward in everything we know? We're so advanced when they had a technology that we don't know about. They had it doesn't matter if they know what it is and are not revealing it. They mean the powers that be or whatever. The point is that it existed. There was a technology that it's not being utilized or used anywhere on this earth that they had that was able to build those pyramids. Now, some say it was the Anunnaki and, all this UFO stuff, all these aliens, this and that. When we were younger, we thought they were actually like some other beings of some type. We didn't know they were fallen angels and demons. Yes, they may have technology. They may have helped, but they may have helped the Egyptians build that tower. But my point is, a lot of technology actually comes from demonic forces and gets given to us and is made out of witchcraft and all this stuff anyways. So there's technology that's out right now that did not come from human beings that we're using. So I don't know why we're not using that. But anyways, my point is that it doesn't take that long to make the mark of the to make this whole system. They have the entire system made of the mark of the beast, where you scan your right hand, right there. It has all your information. Your body is basically your wallet. They control everything. It's there at Whole Foods right now as we speak. People have the chip. Some people have it and they're using it. Period. Her friend has it. It freaked her out so much she doesn't talk to her anymore. It just freaked her out. She has that spirit in her. I was like, you believe in God? Hey, a lot of people can say I believe in God. Demons believe in God, but no. I was like, do you read the Bible? Are you like really into the Word? She's like, yes, I am. That's why I'm thinking of leaving this area. Just this energy feels like demonic. And I was like, damn, I found a really, what I'm saying, person I can really relate to. It feels hard to find these people because most people are like sheep. They turn on the television. They believe whatever they hear. I mean, my name's SpiritualSocrates. One of Socrates' quotes was, The unobservable life is not worth living. The unobservable life is not worth living. Or he said, it was either that or it's the observable life is the only life worth living. Whatever. I think it was the non-observable life ain't worth living. That's probably I think what it is. Same thing. You need to observe. Like I got my a friend I know or somebody I know or a family member saying, you're reading these books, you're doing this, you're crazy the way you're talking, just because I'm in the truth. And it's like, you're being influenced by these YouTubers. Bro, that's what I'm talking about. I observe. We observe. We don't just listen to YouTubers or listen to somebody and just take it verbatim and just believe it. We have intuition. We have a mind. We think. If it resonates with us, we're not stupid. I've literally seen some people, like my mom, right? She doesn't seem to have that strength of I don't know what you would call it, intuition or how to really just like think, like not just like read a book. You know it's by a doctor and she does label like she's like, who's he? He's not new breed. Oh, he's not a theologian. That you know what I'm saying? That's what my like I'll bring for example like talk to her about how great I like these brothers talking. New breed, Mark the Messenger, and many more. Shout out to all of them. And she's like, she looks at labels, bro. That's not of God to label people. God picks who he picks. He's not a theologian. He didn't study, what I'm saying, the Bible and stuff. You don't need that. The Lord chooses you. I don't know. I don't give a F. I don't care if you're a theologian, if you got papers all over your damn walls, framed, saying this and that. That don't mean nothing to me. All I know is that she sent me a video of a theologian, and he was just talking about how they had a great Easter, which is a pagan holiday. That's mainstream Christianity. She loves Christmas, blah, blah, blah. I'm done with that. I got rid of all of my, all of the idolatry. Idolatry is idolatry, period. We do not know how Jesus Christ looked specifically. He wasn't around when cameras were around. I'm not going to pray to a cross. It's like, first of all, if you look into history, the cross was created to mock the Lord and to celebrate his death. Second of all, that person on that cross is white. In the Bible, it says that that Christ had hair of wool and skin that looked like it was put through just skin of bronze, like it was burnt. It had that tone. He was a melanated man. And there are pastors and preachers out there that are not that are, white. We're all melanated at a certain level, even if you're white. That said that he was a black man. He was a melanated man. That's what, listen, man. This is what your intuition is. When you see something and immediately you're like, nah, I ain't messing with it. I don't want to see it. I don't know why. It's like, nah, I'm not watching that movie. I'm not doing that. I don't like him. I don't like that. I'm not going over there. It just immediately, you see something, you witness something, it just immediately hits you and you deny it. And then other people around you will say, why did you deny that? Why aren't you going to that movie? Why aren't you eating that food? Why don't you like this priest? Because I don't like him. I don't know why. There's something inside me that tells me something is not right. I'm not gonna watch a movie with some weird looking guy that looks like the General Christ, who I know was the Christ that they're putting everywhere. That depiction was the son of somebody that wasn't of Christ. That was disgusting. evil and wicked. That's all I know. Some wicked ass dude's son. That dude was, the son was wicked, and they're all praying. That's how the devil does it. Likes to blaspheme and throw and just mock the devil and shit like that. And remember, you got the Holy Spirit in you if you just can't keep your mouth shut about the gospel. I was doing that at work at one of my jobs in the past, and this was like, oh, you preach, oh yeah, you getting preached. You was like, I don't know about that. So I can't help it, I told him. If you don't like that I'm preaching, you can kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to talk to me, bro. But I'm saying, so if the mark of the beast system is here to be able to scan you, the microchip that you have in your, just by a person being there and doing that. She's like, what is she doing? She's buying her food. She's scanning her microchip that's implanted in her. That is the mark of the beast. That's what I'm saying, bro. People of God, at least, like I've spoken to my parents, right? When I asked them, I asked people that are, they go to church, they're mainstream Christians, and I ask atheists, and they both speak the same. They do not, a lot of people, most people have not noticed this change in how quick time is moving. I mean, I wake up at 7 in the morning, right? 6 in the morning, and I can specifically remember 2 years ago, I wake up at 6 in the morning. It felt like no matter what I was doing, watching videos, reading, working, whatever I was doing, it felt like it took a very long time to get from 6 a.m. to like 11 a.m. Like time was not the way. I wake up at 6 in the morning. I do a couple things. Sit down. It feels like I only sat down for a little bit, did a little work, did a few job applications, read a little bit of my Bible, read a little bit of this book, wrote some lyrics, and all of a sudden it's 2 o'clock, bro. I'm telling you. So it's like time is speeding up. That's why we shall never know the time, the day, or the hour, but we shall always be prepared. Do not have fear. I say this every time because that's why I do things to challenge myself. I get